O Mother Nui, stretch high above this valley. Your starry body is our glory. Then see the hawk of yonder Rahur quit, his fiery splendor, oh so mighty. He brings a light for all our weary souls. He makes the broken spirit whole.
You know, that feeling on your daily commute, like you're just a cog in a broken machine.
Oh yeah, that soul-crushing repetition.
Exactly. Well, what if that burnout isn't just burnout? What if it's actually an ancient cosmic trap designed to, harvest your soul?
It sounds wild, I know.
It does. Today we're taking a custom deep dive into this really bizarre, esoteric poem called Unbeknownst. It's attributed to the Archangel Uriel, and our mission is to decode this metaphysical roadmap, and we'll see how it completely dismantles the modern reality you and I live in.
Yeah, it's a super heavy text. It draws a lot from Gnostic traditions. And the core premise here is that the physical universe wasn't built as some divine masterpiece.
Right.
It's a prison, and it's run by these entities called archons.
Archons. Okay, so they're basically, celestial jailers?
That's exactly it. They keep humanity locked in the state of total spiritual amnesia, which the poem calls archonic consciousness. It's basically manufactured entirely to harvest our obedience.
Yeah, so my boss making me fill out spreadsheets is literally celestial jail time.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
I love that. But explain how these archons actually keep us trapped. Because the text blames things like Saturnian rule and entropic laws, which sounds a lot like astrophysics, not spirituality.
Right, it does sound scientific. But think about what Saturn represents in ancient astrology.
Oh, Father Time.
Exactly. So Saturnian rule represents this crushing, inescapable weight of time and entropy. It's that exact feeling of staring at the clock at a dead-end job where your spirit is just ground down daily by, as the poem says, brute reason.
So it's quite literally an ancient version of the Matrix.
Yes. Perfect analogy.
Because there's that line in the text about wandering a maze of splintered mirrors, which feels straight out of a sci-fi script. If I'm wrapping my head around this, a splintered mirror means we're only seeing tiny, disconnected fragments of ourselves.
Right.
Like, I am my job title, or, I am my childhood trauma. We adopt these fake fragmented roles, so we never see the whole picture.
Precisely. Those fragmented roles are the walls of the maze. And the real genius of this poem is how flawlessly it maps that ancient trap onto our current systemic anxieties.
The broken machine part.
Yeah. Researchers unpacking the neo-Gnostic elements point out that this broken machine is a direct critique of modern power structures. And to be completely impartial here, it's looking at secular institutions, big tech, political systems on both the left and right.
Yeah, the text doesn't take sides.
No, not at all. It argues that all these systems demand total compliance through blind faith and brute reason, but they offer zero spiritual meaning in return. It actually really mirrors the sci-fi allegory of that movie They Live.
Oh, wow. I haven't thought about John Carpenter in ages.
Right, where the ruling class are actually these ghoulish, skull-faced entities hiding behind human masks.
Subtly broadcasting messages, telling the masses to just consume, obey, and sleep.
Exactly. The author draws a direct parallel, suggesting our modern institutions operate the exact same way as those ancient archons.
Okay, well, I'm slightly terrified now, but I have to ask, if the system is rigged from the top down to keep us asleep, how on earth do we wake up? I mean, we can't exactly fight a cosmic machine with a protest sign.
No, you don't fight it outwardly at all. The poem introduces the unbeknownst prodigious child.
Which is a metaphor for the hidden divine spark inside you, the listener.
Right. And Archangel Uriel acts as the initiator, giving the soul what he calls the sweetest kiss of awakening. But the actual mechanism of escape is something called anamnesis.
Anamnesis.
Yeah, which loosely translates to forgetting to remember.
Forgetting to remember. I'm sorry, that just sounds like an oxymoron. How do you actively do that?
Well, it means you have to actively forget the false, splintered identities the material world gave you. You have to drop them so that you can clear the space to remember your primordial cosmic origins.
Oh, I see. I think I need to use that math analogy from the text to really visualize this.
Oh, that's a great poem.
Yeah, it mentions a one-pointed pinprick of ancient memory. So if my ego, my job, and my stress make up this massive bubble, anamnesis isn't some long, drawn-out therapy process. It's a mathematical singularity.
Exact.
The moment your attachment to the material world drops to absolute zero, that tiny pinprick bursts the massive archonic illusion instantly.
Instantly. It's a sudden alchemical awakening. The soul realizes it's been hibernating in a tomb of matter, kind of like kind Lazarus.
Right.
And once that pinprick bursts the bubble, the text says the soul restores its earthly temple, meaning your physical body, and transcends the illusion to sing a collective new song with the cosmos.
So you aren't destroying the physical world.
No, you're just no longer manipulated by it.
That makes sense. So the ultimate takeaway here is that you listening right now are vastly more powerful than the broken machine you inhabit. You possess this hidden portion of beauty that the system literally cannot touch, no matter how many hours you work.
We spend so much time blindly assuming the physical world is the ultimate unbreakable reality. But this text insists the exact opposite.
Which leaves me wondering, if a single pinprick of ancient memory is enough to completely shatter the illusion of our fleeting material life, what about those weird, mundane moments of profound déjà vu you sometimes get?
Oh, that's an interesting thought.
Right? Like, what if those aren't just brain glitches? What if they're actually your dormant cosmic consciousness actively trying to burst the bubble? The next time you feel like a cog in the machine, remember, the machine only works if you forget who you really are.